Well, I'm just now leaving the boat ramp, headed out to do a little fishing. Well, the weather certainly does not look like it's going to be much of a day for fishing. But when you get a chance to go, you go. Because the simple fact of the matter is, you just never know what the day might bring. And today was no exception. It didn't look good, but it turned out to be a great day on the water. Finally a fish. He's small. A little baby striper. big one. He is a big one. He is a big one. My goodness. What a hybrid. What a hybrid. Lord mercy. It's a big one. That is a big hybrid. Beauty. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. So I keep moving around the lake, looking for better fish in different places. And I wind up over here right now at a section of lake that my buddy Kevin lives on. And Kevin normally would be working right now, this time of the day, but he's going on vacation. Actually, he's getting ready to go to Florida to try to do a little tarpon fishing. But as luck would have it, I catch a fish virtually right in front of his house, and he happened to see it. So I talked to him for a minute, and at first he wasn't going to go out. I invited him to go out fishing with me, but at first he said he had too much to do. You know, he's getting ready to go tomorrow. He's leaving tomorrow for Florida. So I took off, went down the lake just, 100 yards below his house, and I caught several fish. I think it was at least 5. I caught 5 fish, good fish, very quickly. So I came back up to his house and said, "You sure you don't want to go?" So he decided he'd go out and fish with me for a little while. And that little time on the water with my good buddy Kevin made my day. I hope it did his. That did you?
Big crap.
Huh?
Big crap.
Oh, probably about 4 pounds.
Still just trolling it?
Huh?
You still trolling it?
Yeah, that's the first one I've caught up this far up the bank. I caught one right down there just a minute ago. I caught one up here. Want to troll the bank a minute?
Oh, I've got stuff I gotta get done. I'm leaving out tomorrow.
Oh, in the morning?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I've gotta finish yard work. Take care of all the business.
Well, I got fish to catch.
I'd love to go with you, but I've gotta get finished up this evening.
Well, I've caught 7 pretty good.
Good.
this afternoon.
How
I left
fast
home
you
about,
trolling? 6 miles an hour is what you're
I'm
trolling?
going about 5.5 right now.
And how deep does that make that plug?
About 2.5.
So you just let it go, what, 50 yards or 40?
15 to 20.
Oh, really? Okay.
15, sometimes 30. But right now I'm going to make 2 or 3 passes up and down this bank.
Well, enjoy it.
There seems to be,
I'll shoot you some pictures if I get
seems to be
big.
a fish or two on this.
Yeah.
But not as big as them things you're going after.
I'm hoping so. That's why it's called fishing, not catching.
Yes, sir.
Have a good afternoon. I'll see you.
Kevin, you have a great trip, bud.
I'll try.
And if you catch a big and you don't send me some pictures, me and you're going to have a tussle.
I will.
See you, bud. Good. I've caught 5 more. Caught 5. You sure you don't want to go? Then this one started working. What the heck?
Well, let's see what else. Let's see what else we can
I
catch.
think it's
About
says
dead.
it's recording. Turn the motor off, boy.
Hey, it's all right. You took me right to him.
Well, trying to turn it around to get battery level low. It quit. Okay, I got my buddy Kevin on here going now. This ain't the ideal camera, but it's a camera.
Good work.
We've made a few passes trying to get Kevin one.
Come on. Come on. Well,
They don't cooperate sometimes.
sometimes. Here's his mouth. There we go.
There we go. I like it. Looking good, Kevin. Looking good.
Nothing to it.
Then this one started working. What the dickens?
Well, let's see what else. Let's see what else we can
I
get.
think it's
About
says
dead.
it's recording. But anyway,
Let's see who's hollering at me.
you ready? Huh?
Yeah, we'll go one more round.
You gonna go another round?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Pass or two?
Yeah, we'll see.
You're the boss.
Oh, I'm in the boat with you.
Yep, you're the boss.
I'm officially on vacation anyway, so
Well, you're getting your fishing trip started early.
yeah. Put one boat early.
You're getting what do you call it? Getting the monkey off your fishing trip.
Yeah.
You're gonna catch him this time because you're getting started. You got the monkey off. Well, we got one hit and one fish right there off that point just in the last minute or so. There is a little bit of that school left down there. All right, let's clean our plugs off.
That feels good.
Let's make sure.
Yeah.
Let's go back through there. Are there any tarpon? Should be some tarpon guides in that area. Huh?
Yeah, but they're like $1,300 a day. I ain't doing it.
No.
I'll spend every day by myself
Oh
before
yeah.
I pay somebody that kind of money.
I'd much rather. I'm a do-it-yourself person.
Oh yeah.
Whether going elk hunting or whatever.
Yep.
Besides that, it's not that it's a cockeyed chicken. You get more enjoyment out of doing something like that. I did out of Port St. Joe or Indian Pass. I've rented or hired guides twice when Diane's with me. You got one to get her out and get her on whatever, you know. But the typical guide down there, they'll spend a lot of time running. If you go out so many hours, hell, you'll spend an hour going, an hour coming, and you could have drove around, put in right there.
Yeah.
And just as soon as you catch one or two, they'll get you off the fish.
Yeah.
Whoa. Remind me to tighten up my rod. It's about to come out of the seat.
I thought I'd fail. I knew it was there. Feel it.
I just hate this stuff. But Kevin, I'm not only a spoon plugger gets to enjoy fishing like this.
I know.
That's the
You're
truth.
one of a kind.
That's the truth. And a spoon plugger is just somebody that's following Buck Perry's teachings. That's all.
I've never met anybody like you fishing like you did, that's for sure.
You ain't likely to either, because most of them have got. Most of them are going to follow these pros they see on TV, you know, and all they're doing is trying to sell you equipment, but they ain't got sense enough to know it. Oh, come on, boy.
Get the best of you, isn't
He got an attitude. He got an attitude. Come on, Buster, you ain't all that big, but boy, he's stout.
he? Got some fight to him.
You wouldn't want to take him home to eat him. That parboiling.
Yeah.
Tenderizing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you little devil, you broke my line.
No, he straightened out your
Load snap. Well,
That's the kind you need on video.
yeah, I think the video's going. Should be. I think it's going.
It'd been a lot easier on him if he'd just quit.
Yeah. Look how he blooded his nose. He blooded his nose doing that. Yep. Live and learn. Yeah, straightened out my snap. That gun. Well, like I said, Kevin, you're the boss.
That's all right. We'll go about 15 more minutes, and I'll go get it. I'll call it off.
You the boss, man.
Now we'll see if we can put a couple more in.
Now I've started following, studying Buck Perry's methods 50 more years ago.
Yeah.
And
You've learned them well.
I've tried and tried and tried, and I've told a gazillion people. They'll say, they won't know how you caught them or how you catch them, and you'll tell them and show them. Tell them where
Now,
to.
who was the predecessor before Buck Perry?
Jesus.
I mean,
Jesus.
Wasn't there an older guy than him?
Jesus.
Well, you're right.
I'm serious. I am dead nut serious.
Okay, but there,
I'm dead nut
I thought
serious.
you said there were two people, Buck Perry and then another man.
Oh, Don Dixon is teaching Buck Perry.
Oh, okay. Oh, Buck Dixon.
But no, Buck will tell you, Jesus, he said, you know, they call a person, or he calls a person that fishes like we are, a spoon plugger. He says, so everybody says I'm the first spoon plugger. And he said, but I wasn't. I said, no, I know you wasn't. I know who was. Then he said, and who's that? And I pointed my belt buckle and said, Jesus. And he said, you're right. See, he based his discoveries on 2 verses of scripture. I'm serious. Successful fishing has been in the Bible for 2,000 years, and it took a 17-year-old kid from Hickory, North Carolina to figure it out. He started with his theories on fishing when he was 13. By the time he was 17, he had it down pat.
Wow.
The IQ of 200.
Wow.
He, smart kid.
That's up there.
Yeah, it's up there. He wound up, he went on to school. He became a physics professor at North Carolina State. And through, I guess, his training in physics is how he was able to design the spoon plug to do what he wanted to do, you know. It's a very unique plug.
It is.
It's the only plug in the world that will run at a predetermined depth no matter how fast you run. If we come down through here poking along at 1.5 miles an hour, we go down through there at 7.5 miles an hour. That plug runs the same depth.
Wow.
It's the only plug that'll do that. And 90% of the plugs that you get on the market, if you get over 3 miles an hour, they won't run through. They start spinning, loop. This summer gun, you get it tuned a little bit and it will literally fly.
Isn't that funny? Funny.
Now these little ones, all of them for that matter, like any plug, they've got to be balanced or tuned right. But sometimes you get them out of the box, they may run to the right a little bit or left a little bit. So I just take that needle nose pliers and stick it down that little loop and bend it one way or another and drop it down beside the boat and let it run at least 8 miles an hour. True. Fish on, fish on. I got it.
I can't wait to feel that.
You broke the ice, Buster.
Oh yeah, we're ready now.
We need a double now. Let's see if I get this. This ain't been running right for some reason. The SD card's full or something. Turn the motor off, boy.
It's all right. You took me right to him.
I was trying to turn it around to get battery level low. It quit. It wants a new battery.
The only thing I wish Stripe would do more is come out of the water.
You mean jump?
Yeah.
They don't do that, but one thing I do like about them, my gosh, they hit the surface.
Yeah,
they chase
sure do.
stuff around on the surface. They will hit surface lures. I like that. You could probably go up and down through here throwing a surface lure and pick up
pretty
one.
good sized fish.
Oh yeah. Pick him on up and get him in here. You little devil,
wow.
man. You little devil.
They get stubborn, don't they?
I'll get you out of here if you'll behave. You break my camera, I'll get ill at you.
All right, we'll make 2 passes and we'll call it a day.
Okay. All right. Do you call a pass going one direction, or you got to have it go each direction to make one pass?
Each direction. I will do it.
All right.
You can feel it.
You're getting better. I'll make a spoon plugger out of you before it's over. You're going to look plumb strange out here spoon plugging off a jet ski.
Yeah, I'll probably have one before it's over with.
You'll be a first. You might set a trend.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Trendsetter.
That's me all the way.
Influencer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But the bigger the boat, the harder it is to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But there's other kind of fishing that you can't do. But to me, this is the ideal inland fishing
Yeah.
boat. These guys run around with these big fancy boats. They feel sorry for me, but that's okay. I feel sorry for them. They've got a lot more money invested in it for catching a whole lot fewer fish. I've been that route. I've had the bass boats. I know what you're up against. My God, if you got a bass boat, you're catching fish is a chore with precious few results.
Yeah.
So after keeping Watson Boat Marina in pretty much in business by buying a new bass boat every time I turned around, to finally coming to my senses and going back to the kind of boat I had in the first place,
Yeah.
then I went back to catching fish.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you when you get home.
Do you need anything?
No, I was just checking on you.
Okay, I'm going to fish a while longer. I'm having a great day.
That's wonderful. I will tell you this much.
Okay, babe. All right, huh?
I love you.
Love you both.
Bye-bye.
Bye, huh? So after dropping Kevin off at his house, and he had a good time, by the way, but after dropping him off at his house, I finished out the day just moseying around the lake, just enjoying myself, picking up good fish here and there, including this one here, which this fish and I, we played ring around the boat for a while. This fish couldn't decide which side of the boat he wanted to be on. But anyway, Kevin was leaving the next day. He's going to Florida to do a little tarpon fishing. But I think he really enjoyed himself out there for a little while this afternoon. If he hadn't been obligated to get ready to go for tomorrow, we'd have took him. We'd have fished on a pretty good while, but as it was, he had just a short period of time to fish. I honestly believe he really enjoyed himself, because I certainly enjoyed fishing with Kid. One of these days, going to get him off that jet boat and get him into a fishing boat and make a spoon plugger out of that. We'll see.